Inscribing a square in a circle. So you would be given a circle and then you'd be asked to put a square inside. So when you inscribe, the vertices of the square have to intersect the circle. Like that. So these are going to be points of intersection for the two sides and the circle. So that's what our goal looks like. There's certain properties about squares that are going to help us. We know all four sides need to be equal. And actually, these are going to be four right angles. But there's one additional property of squares, which is really what constructs the square in the circle. And it's the fact that our diagonals are both congruent, they equal each other, and they intersect, forming right angles. So the diagonals of a square are congruent and perpendicular. In essence, they bisect each other. They cut each other in half. All right, so how do we do this construction? The first thing you're going to want to do is to draw a diameter to the circle. I like to draw a horizontal diameter just because it makes me more comfortable with the next part of the construction. So from one side to the other, and I'm just going to take a moment to darken the center of my circle. Here's this point and that point. By just doing that, I have essentially graphed these 2 points. I've constructed those 2 points. So how do I get the other ones? Well, this is a diagonal of the square. We need the other diagonal to be perpendicular to that. So we are going to do the perpendicular bisector construction, which means I am going to take my compass and open it up more than halfway and do above and below. Different people will get different looking things. Some people will have their arcs intersect inside the circle. Some people, if they have a longer radius, will have arcs that intersect outside the circle. Or if you just happen to get lucky, they will intersect on the circle. But the point is we just need to get those 2 points to draw a perpendicular line. So I am going to go above and below from both endpoints. And you can see for me that my points are on the inside. All right, which means now I should be able to line up 3 points, kind of very similar to the tangent line, to draw the perpendicular bisector. Now, it might be helpful to literally just draw that line and ignore the circle temporarily. What we have is our 2 lines, which will be diagonals of the square. They're perpendicular. Now, to make them equal length, we're going to use the diameter of the circle. So the part where kids make mistakes on this construction is they use this point, which is not intersecting the arc of the circle, rather than where the perpendicular bisector intersects the circle. So you've got to be on the circle. And now you're just going to connect your 4 sides.